When it comes to backpacking adventures, there are essential items you can't do without. These include a backpack, a shelter, sleep gear, food, a water filtration system, necessary medications, appropriate clothing, and more. Also, there are numerous recommended items, especially if you want to be well prepared. These encompass emergency equipment, a first aid kit, fire starting tools, navigation aids, satellite communication devices, and bear safety measures like an sack or a bear canister when it's mandated in your destination. Moving beyond the essentials and recommendations, there's the category of items that fall into the nice to have but not required zone. This is where we sometimes add non-essential items for added comfort and enjoyment. Let's focus on these in today's video. They include both luxury and convenience items that many might skip, but they often prove their worth during the hike. The first item to consider is an ultralight day pack. This compact pack is from a brand new startup company called Acromata, which then launched the item on Kickstarter just a few months ago. This small pack is crafted from top quality materials and is exceptionally lightweight. It can also serve as a convenient fanny pack, ideal for those who enjoy long-distance running. It includes features like a jacket tie, a waterproof compartment for valuables and snacks, and a holder for a water bottle. Using an extremely lightweight waist bag or a very light day bag during a multi-day backpacking adventure isn't completely required. However, if you plan to establish a base camp and go on numerous short outings, you'll truly value having it for those day journeys. A budget-friendly choice would be a collapsible 10-liter backpack made by 4Class, a brand under Decathlon. It's incredibly lightweight, and the fantastic thing about it is that it serves as a packing organizer too. You can also store all your clothes in this pack, which fits inside your backpack. Even if you don't embark on a day trip, it remains useful, and it's incredibly lightweight and affordable. So, contemplate a day bag, especially if you plan to set up a central camp. And remember, it can also serve as a packing organizer. Next up is this homemade ground cover, crafted from low-cost Tyvek house wrap. It's almost weightless and budget-friendly. Regarding your shelter, various systems are available, ranging from self-supporting tents to tarps. Special footprints for your specific tent model can be quite pricey. Many individuals forego ground sheets or footprints altogether, but it's nice to bring one with you, particularly when you expect rocky ground that might damage your tent. Another common but not essential item you can bring on a backpacking adventure is a USB-powered air pump. Various brands and styles are available, with the FlexTail being a well-known choice. Primarily, it saves you from using a lot of effort and time blowing up your sleeping pad and even an inflatable pillow. What's particularly convenient is that many of these pumps also function as portable battery banks. That means you can charge your phone or navigation device if necessary. Some of them even come with built-in lights and have multiple uses. While they do add a bit of weight, it's a handy item to have while hiking. We have made numerous videos in the channel featuring inflatable pillows, but they're just so good we had to quickly shout them out in this list again. This particular one is from ZinBV. It's extremely light, easy to pack, and soft. This is an amazing choice for those who struggle to sleep. One last optional item we like to share with you for your sleep setup, especially for unexpectedly chilly nights, is these hand warmers. They come in a small package, don't add much weight, and are very affordable. They can make a real difference on a cold night, especially if you find yourself a bit underprepared, especially in the western regions, even on a scorching summer day. The nighttime temperatures can drop below freezing, and it can become really cold. So, instead of enduring freezing fingers and toes, you can simply stash some of these in your backpack. This is for those who bring supplements with them when they camp, especially when you're backpacking. Dehydration is common, and it's crucial to restore electrolytes. These are from Protect. These are single serving packs that you mix with 8 ounces of water. It's a liquid, not a powder. Just pour it into your water bottle, and then you can drink it to replenish your electrolytes. You can take it a couple of times a day as needed. These can be used for added energy. For those of you who tend to consume excess caffeine when not hiking, these could serve as a useful addition during your hike. Consuming too much caffeine while hiking has several disadvantages, as it acts as a diuretic. However, if you feel the need for it, a supplement of this kind might come in handy. The final item we're featuring from Protect is designed for improving sleep. This is a product that you can mix with 8 ounces of water before bedtime, and it's intended to aid in calming and relaxing you for better sleep. When backpacking, your priority is to get restful sleep and have the energy you need during the day, and these lightweight options could potentially provide you with a slight boost while outdoors. When it comes to your food and cooking setup, it's always nice to have some options. Many campers choose to carry an additional isobutane fuel canister, especially if you'll be using an MSR pocket rocket stove. While many folks choose to bring only what they need for the trip, which is perfectly fine. If you do so, be sure to test it before departure, just in case the canisters are faulty or are running out of gas unexpectedly. There can also be situations where a friend runs out of gas and would lend them yours, leaving both of you without enough for the entire trip. So it's reassuring to carry an extra gas canister in your backpack, just for a little peace of mind. When it comes to food, it's a good practice to include an additional meal in your supplies. Whatever you've calculated for your trip's food needs, add one more meal and pack it as an emergency option. This extra meal can be a lifesaver in case something goes wrong. You find yourself unexpectedly light on food, get injured, or encounter any unforeseen circumstances. Whether it's an additional dehydrated meal, an extra bag of ramen, or a couple more oatmeal packets, these are items you might not use, and they do add a bit of weight. However, they can be a real lifesaver in a tight spot. The added weight is worth it because having those extra supplies could be crucial when you find yourself in a difficult situation. The necessity of this next item varies depending on your hiking style, especially if you enjoy taking photos or rely on electronics. A battery bank is an excellent way to keep your electronic devices running. Opting for one with a small solar panel can extend its usability and potentially allow for recharging on the trail. However, it's important to note that these can be relatively heavy compared to other items in your pack, so it's crucial to consider whether you'll actually use it or not. If you're the type of hiker who switches off their phone for the entire trip and only turns it back on when you're in an area with cell service to notify your significant other that you're heading back, then this might not be a concern for you at all. The next few non-essential items are related to your hygiene kit. It's up to you, but it's great to carry a small, chamois-like towel. Of course, when it gets wet, it adds weight, but it proves useful for drying dishes, drying yourself after a swim in the lake, and even your equipment like the tent or sleeping pad during rainy weather. So, having a small towel is something you would definitely appreciate. Next is something that not a lot really appreciate that much, and it is anti-chafing ointment. These are individual packets of salty britches chafing ointment. They're quite affordable and exceptionally lightweight. It's a smart addition to your first aid kit or hygiene kit, or you can keep a couple in the top pocket of your backpack so you can grab them when you need them on the trail. Up next is a simple aluminum trowel from Bogler Co. It's extremely lightweight and will spare you the effort of searching for a stick when you need to dig a small cat hole. We also did a video on that as well. Link in the description if you want to check it out. There is also the Kulo Clean Bidet. It attaches to the top of a water bottle, like a smart bottle, allowing you to cleanse yourself effectively. It's reasonably priced and it's going to spare you from using a lot of toilet paper and avoid unnecessary hassle, all the while adding almost no weight. However, just so you're covering all your bases, it's still advisable to bring along some toilet paper and even a couple of wet wipes. In total, your compact poop kit only adds a few ounces to your load, and it'll add a touch of comfort to your journey. The last optional hygiene item you might consider is body wipes. These are wilderness wipes made by Sea to Summit. While there are alternative options available, a lot of people find it difficult to sleep comfortably when you feel dirty. Ideally, it's preferable to take a quick dip in a lake or creek for a rinse, but if that's not possible, these wipes would help you clean the dirtiest areas that would otherwise disturb your sleep. It's probably no shock to those of you who've ever seen a backpacking video on YouTube, but the question of bringing a camping chair is a lively topic on the web. The debate over whether or not to have a place to sit during a backpacking journey is very much alive. One would typically prefer a comfortable place to sit, and there are plenty of lightweight chairs available, such as the REI model that weighs just 1 pound. I believe these are valuable additions for your trek. Enough said. So, there you have it, a new batch of preferential comfort items. Did we leave anything out? Please let us know in the comments which non-essential item is your favorite to take on the trail. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on our future uploads. Until next time, happy trails!